Hello, and welcome to Seven Sacred Sisters. I'm Sarah, and today we're going to be doing an intuitive tarot card reading for each of the zodiac signs for what's coming up for you in March. Today I'm going to be doing a Celtic cross, so I will be looking at your current situation, what's crossing you, the underlying energies, the crowning energies or the root of the scenario, your past, the future, how you see yourself in this situation, people around you, outside influences, and action or advice and possible outcomes. I will be clarifying the cards that I pull as required. Please keep in mind that this is an intuitive tarot card reading, so not all of the messages will resonate. With that in mind, if you are watching your sun sign and it does not resonate for you this week, I highly recommend that you do a bit of cross-watching and check out your moon sign, your rising sign, and possibly your Venus sign. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into it. Hello, Libra. Okay, so your first card out is the underlying situation or energy, which is the Ace of Cups. Very nice. I'm happy to see this because I've been having a bit of technical difficulties setting up the camera today, and my dog Mo is a little bit agitated as well, and so I had turned on the camera prior to this and started recording, and the Ace of Cups had come out for you, and there was no way that I was going to be able to take what I had already recorded and patch it together without it seeming awkward. So I was like, oh, it's such a good card for you. So, you know, this is what tells me that you're meant to have this card. So in the situation, you have the Ace of Cups. In the challenging position, you have the Two of Pentacles. Let's have a card for underlying energies for Libra. Underlying energies for Libra. Eight of Cups. Recent past. Five of Cups. Crowning energies, Four of Cups. Oof, a lot of emotions here, Libra. It's coming up in the future position for Libra. King of Pentacles, very nice. Okay, this is for how you see yourself or how others see you. Eight of Pentacles. Some Virgo energy there. In your surrounding environment or in your field is Judgment. The action or advice is the Six of Cups. And possible outcomes. Ooh. Okay. Four of Pentacles. I've got four cards here, so let's try again. Wow, your cards are jumping all over the place. Possible outcomes. A possible outcome for Libra for the month of March. Libra. The Sun. Ooh, very nice. And the Ace of Swords. Wow. Libra, this is awesome. Bottom of the deck, Ten of Cups, the Hermit, Queen of Swords, and Strength. So it seems like you've been through quite a bit here already. Or in March, it seems like there's going to be some intense energy coming in. And I say it seems like you've been through quite a bit already because you do have the Five of Cups in the recent past here. So some type of loss, possibly grieving over a situation. In the underlying energy, you have the Eight of Cups. So that leads me to believe that it's possible that you are getting through this grief and also having some healing. So in the center of your reading, we have the Ace of Cups, which is a very nice card to have in the center of your reading. It's telling me that there's a new opportunity that is going to be coming in for you in March that is going to allow you to fill your cup. Or perhaps Spirit is going to give you a renewed sense of emotional stability. Your cup will overflow. Maybe there's a new start in a romantic relationship, or maybe there's just a heart chakra opening that is going to be happening for you. And the reason I didn't start with the Ace of Cups here is because with all the Cups energy that you have, I think it's really important to note that whatever it is that hurt you in the past, that's making you feel like there's more loss than there is gained, you are walking away from it. Whether it's, I like to think that this position, the underlying energy, it could also be the subconscious energy. It's what's in your subconscious. It could be a belief system. It could be an unconscious belief. So that leads me to believe that you are looking at whatever has happened in the past. You're contemplating in your crowning position, Four of Cups. I love this Four of Cups because on their sweater it says "over it." I don't know if you can see that here in the card. It's awesome. So it's kind of like, you're sick of what you've got, and so you're not really sure if that is doing it for you. It's almost like you don't want to take an opportunity because you've had this Five of Cups energy in your past position. But you're also contemplating, whatever it is I'm grieving over, is it really serving me? Do I need to keep staring at these 3 spilt cups and these 3 on the ground that have given me something I've already got? I know what's in those cups. And what I'm getting here with the Eight of Cups, this person's walking away from the Eight of Cups to go towards the Nine of Cups, which is the wish granted. It's the fulfillment of whatever it is fills their cup ultimately. So in a way here, between these cards, 5 and 4 is 9, and 8 and 1 is 9. So it's definitely seems to me that there is going to be a wish granted for you. Now, what's the challenge in this position? Challenge in this position is the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is a pretty nice card to have as a challenge, and it's pretty understandable given the current climate right now. So it's possible that you have felt the need to balance. You've had to juggle money. Maybe you've lost a job. Maybe that's what this grief is about. Or maybe you've lost something that was emotionally fulfilling for you at some point in the past. Maybe you lost a job. You lost a family member. You may have lost your house, and it's very clear that you're like, no, I deserve better than this. But in order to regain your stability here in the future with the King of Pentacles, it's required that you've juggled some things here. Now, in the traditional tarot, the Two of Pentacles, the crossing point of the figure 8 here is over the heart. So it leads me to believe, especially with all these cups, that there's something that you've had to juggle. Maybe it's this feeling of grief that you've had to juggle with feelings you have about how abundant you are. I know for me, when I'm really grieving, there's this tendency, especially if there's something that's been lost, there's this tendency to feel like a lack. But I want to encourage you that there's a lot of strength in this card. It is the infinity symbol after all, and it's kind of like sowing magic. It's sowing the seeds of the pentacles. It's being in flow. So although sometimes it may feel kind of restrictive because it's pentacles, and none of us would want to have to be restrictive in the way that we spend money, the way that we use money, or the things in the 3D. We don't want to have to juggle. We just want to be able to build, and, consume what we want to and spend our money, invest on what we want to. So I think out of all the possible cards you could have for a challenge, this looks pretty good. In the future position, you have the King of Pentacles, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This could be a masculine energy, or this could be male or female. This is about somebody who has learned how to invest in something physical, in something tangible in the 3D world. So this would indicate to me that whether you are going to have some type of windfall or even just a change, a new beginning in the way that you think about money here, a new way of opening your heart that releases maybe some old patterns or thoughts maybe about money. But you're going to be able to achieve this level of energy about money where it can come freely and go freely, and you're in the vibration of abundance. This could also be a person coming towards you. So maybe you get a love offer from an earth sign, or maybe you have some really strong earth placements in your chart as well. So just something to keep in mind. In the future position, this could be you or this could be somebody else. Okay. How others see you or how you see yourself. We have the 8 of Pentacles. Now I believe this is Saturn in Virgo energy, but it's like sitting down and doing the thing that you love. Maybe you don't love it, but in this scenario, the reason I associate it with love, and also because it seems very clear that we're dealing with the matters of the heart and money so far in your reading, to do something creative for work, the thing that you create for fun or for pleasure or for hobby, to do that for an actual work, like this person's drawing and designing pentacles on their laptop. And this is something I've always associated, like doing art for work has been something that I've always associated with love. To be able to do that, to be able to have that option to live a reality in which we get to do what we love for work is amazing. And I think we all want that in some way, shape, or form. So other people are seeing you put in the work is what I'm getting. People are seeing you investing the time, but I'm guessing perhaps that you might be judging yourself a little bit too harshly about what work you're doing. Maybe you lost your job and you're not working right now, and the work you're putting in is into the emotional healing that's happening. And so you're giving yourself a hard time. Maybe you're struggling with the fact that you're not employed full time, or maybe you perceive that you're making not enough money. But I just want to kind of encourage you here to not go so hard on yourself about not working, if that's the case for you right now, because I'm getting that it's, we're all needing to go through and process our old hurts, our old baggage, our old emotions, a grieving process for what's been lost. I don't know anyone in 2020 who hasn't lost something. So in your general environment, in your field, or this could be other people that are around you, it feels like there's some judgment. So maybe this is possibly could be a parent or father energy, or even like a boss at work that's maybe judging the work that you're doing, or maybe this could just be an internal critic. Like Virgos, after all, are, they're the kings and queens of being critical of themselves, especially it's perfectionist energy, right? So I just want to encourage you, other people, if seeing you, if I would see this and I'm looking at it the way that I am, and I was a boss, I would say I'd probably be pretty happy with the work that you're doing. But also in the action advice position, we do have the 6 of Cups, which it's about childhood. It's about memories from the past. There's innocence here. There's a sense of magic. Oh, I think Mo wants to come and check out your cards. Okay. Do you want down, Mo? You're gonna stay here with Mama. Sorry, Libra. When you're filming at home with a little pup and he's a protective guard dog, he wants to do what he wants to do when he wants to do it. Okay, do you want down? Okay. Sorry, just one sec, Libra. Okay, so interesting. My fur child is Mo, and we're talking about the 6 of Cups, which is about childhood. It's about the inner child. It's about innocence, it's about remembering, it's about nostalgia. So, and it's about home too. Okay, sorry about that. There's a home energy associated with this as well. So in the action position, I'm definitely getting that if you are being too critical, or if perhaps someone has given you, like a positive criticism, like maybe your boss at work has looked at some work that you've done recently and you felt like you were judged too harshly, or something they said triggered you. I want to invite you here with the action card, just to touch base with your inner child, touch base with your heart, because ultimately that's at the core of this reading. And just, notice what it is that is coming up for you that makes you feel, triggered by this, or makes you, whose voice is it in your head that is being critical of you? And I think that once you can identify what or whom that is, because usually it's not our voice that's internal that's being critical. So I think if you can spend a little bit of time just maybe tuning into the energy I'm tapping into here for you, that healing the inner child and going into the past, into the root of something to observe it, is another way of healing it. Like, look at all these cups cards you have. I think if you are able to do this for yourself, the possible outcome is that you will be able to move from the Two of Pentacles here to the Four of Pentacles. And then, possibly as well, with this being in the King of Pentacles being in your future position, I'd say that Four of Pentacles is a pretty comfortable place to be. It's stable. There's a good foundation financially. This person isn't holding on tight, but they're grounded. They have pentacles at their feet, they have pentacles over their heart, and they have a pentacle in their crown. So there's an alignment that's implied by the pentacles that are in this card. This is also about making wise investments. Maybe your boss is going to take a critical look at the work that you're doing, and there's a possibility for an offer that makes you feel like there is magic in the world still. It's to remind you of that as a possible outcome. Fours are about being on the path, I like to think, as well. You also have the Sun card. This is the happiest card in the deck. So it could be that through the critical lens that you have been able to reassess how you maybe think and feel about money, or whatever it is that you've grieved, or whatever it is that you've lost potentially, or some of the other people in your field that you've had to interact with. There's a sort of truth coming in. So by doing the inner child work, the digging here to look at the core of the root of this scenario here, and I would say that's probably a belief about money that's not fulfilling as a result of some type of loss. And that could be something physical in the 3D. It could be a relationship with a earth sign. It could be a type of relationship you had with yourself that wasn't fulfilling. But it's going to create stability. The Sun card is also about children as well. So maybe there is, I really think here, this echoes the Six of Cups for me in a way. And I'm seeing that once you get, with the Ace of Swords, once you get your finger pointed on that thing that's maybe deeply rooted in there, it's kind of uncomfortable to look at, that you will be able to move forward into this like ultimate happiness, this stability that you want to create. And beneath that, the Ten of Cups is like the ultimate stability card, right? It's the happy life card. Okay, so I feel like your messages come in pretty clear, and I don't want to mess with it too much in terms of clarifying. but I'm going to clarify the King of Pentacles here. So that, you know, because it feels like there's kind of a divergence in the narrative a little bit, whether this is your energy that you're going to be coming into, or if this is like a boss, possibly, someone who has an effect on the money that you earn. So let's just get a card here for the King of Pentacles. Seven of Wands. Yeah, okay, so maybe Seven of Wands is like defending your position, right? It's the card after the Six of Wands, which is a victory. So this makes me think, okay, well, if you've just had a victory and you've come back to the castle, and, you know, everyone's so happy and they're celebrating and everything else, after all the celebrating is done, there is a requirement to continue to hold your stance, like to uphold your ranking, not necessarily within the society, but like as it pertains to the community. So, you know, if you just had a victory at war and you came back, now it's about defending the land that perhaps you just overtook. So, and in this particular deck, the Seven of Wands is depicted by two hands being tied together by a rope. So this could be an agreement that you're making with the King of Pentacles, which is, you know, maybe like I had, this does seem to imply for me that, you know, this could be a job situation. This could be a boss, definitely. Let's see, for Libra, what else could this King of Pentacles be? For those who aren't in a work scenario. For those who aren't inquiring about a work scenario. Who's the King of Pentacles? The Moon. Okay. So this could be also Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. There could be a little bit of, I'm getting for sure, illusion. The Moon is all about the unknown. It's kind of like the veil that hides the clarity of a situation or the outcome of a situation. We are, you know, the full moon cycles that we've been having, like in 2021 already, have been pretty intense. So, you know, maybe by the new moon the new moon in March, you could be getting some news about this. When are we going to hear about this? If this is a relationship with a person or a parent, family member, even, I feel like you don't know where you stand with them, or possibly they judge you for what it is that you choose to do for work, or maybe what you aren't doing. And so you're spending some time remembering a time that was better. Yeah, I have the Five of Cups again here. So there is some grief. Maybe, possibly you could have had a loss you could have lost a parent, or there's some grief that you're feeling about whether or not they will accept you. And I'm getting the energy that there does feel like there's a disconnection as a result of whatever this is and how it's playing out for you. Okay, I just want one card to clarify the Five of Cups. What's this Five of Cups about? Yeah, it's funny. While I was shuffling and talking about the Five of Cups from this second deck, I saw the King of Swords pop out, and then now I have the Queen of Swords as well. So this is somebody had to cut somebody out. Somebody's not impressed and they are not being emotional about it. They're just you know, it is what it is. And, you know, maybe you had to do this, you had to walk away to protect yourself. Maybe you're going to have to walk away in March to protect yourself. Or it feels to me that this is something ongoing. We have the Five of Cups in the past position and clarifying future. So, you know, if you're grieving this now, there is going to be a release in cutting out whatever this is, even though it's, you know, definitely is emotionally affecting you and is difficult. So I'm just going to put this up here. 5 of Cups, Queen of Swords. Now, this also came out twice while I was shuffling, and it kind of just popped out, so I was like, oh, I'm not sure if this is a card for you, Libra, but it came out again. So 9 of Pentacles. That assures me that in releasing whatever this relationship is that's not serving you, or maybe they're being too critical of you, it's not helping you move forward, it's making you realize like, hey, I'm just going to keep getting what I got if I just keep hanging out in the same place, and I'm just going to feel emotionally hurt and unsatisfied. 9 of Pentacles is here to say, like, this is the happy, healthy single person card. This is somebody who's all, like, you know, bad all by themselves. They have everything they need, anything they want for, they could have it. This is stability. So the message I'm getting here for you is if there's something that's had to change or that you've had to cut out, it will be worth it for you because the healing that's coming in as a result of that. Okay, Libra, this has been a beautiful reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did and you want to leave me a comment, give the video a like, and subscribe to the channel. I'd love to have you hear my tarot journey. And until the next now moment that we are together, I wish you all the best. Bye for now. Mo, this is where I need to film my tarot readings, Mo. Yes, but Mo, this is where I need to film my tarot readings. If you lie right here, I know this is your spot, but if you lie right here, then Mommy can't do her readings. Isn't that silly? Huh? Isn't that silly? Okay, can you come over here? Can you come over here? Yeah, come on, over here. Over here, get your spot over there. Good boy.